Good morning, everyone. My name is Khwaja Singh, and today I would like to present my project proposal titled Explainable NLP-based Chatbot System for Real-Time Scam Detection and User Awareness in Text-Based Communication. This project proposal focuses on developing an AI-powered chatbot that can detect scams in real time and also helps users better understand and avoid them. So now I'll proceed to the problem background. So nowadays, online scams such as phishing, impersonation, and fraudulent messages are becoming increasingly common, especially in digital communication platforms like messaging apps and emails. Although there are existing tools like spam filters and URL detection systems, they have several limitations. Firstly, most of them only handle one type of input at a time, such as emails or URLs. Secondly, they usually provide only binary results, meaning they simply tell users whether something is safe or unsafe, without explaining the actual level of risk. Finally, the systems do not focus on educating users, which means users may still fall victim to new or evolving scam techniques. Because of these issues, users remain vulnerable and lack confidence in identifying scams. So, to address these problems, I propose to develop an AI based unified chatbot system. This chatbot will support multiple types of inputs, including text messages, URLs, and phone numbers, all within a single platform. The system will use a hybrid approach combining machine learning, rule based methods, and lastly, transformer models such as BERT. Instead of giving only a yes or no answer, the system will also provide a risk level such as low, medium, or high. In addition, it will also include explainable AI features, which means the system will explain why a message is considered risky. Lastly, it will also provide educational content such as examples of scams and prevention tips to improve user awareness of it. So now I'll continue with the objectives. The objectives of these projects are as follows. First, to study existing scam detection techniques, including machine learning, rule-based systems, and transformer-based models. Secondly, is to design and develop an AI chatbot system that can detect scams using multiple input types and provide risk scoring with explanations. Finally, is to evaluate the system's performance in terms of detection and accuracy, risk classifications, and how well users understand the results. And now I'll proceed with the scopes. The scope of this project includes several key areas. At first, I will analyze existing systems and gather requirements from relevant stakeholders. Next, I will develop a web-based AI chatbot that supports multimodal inputs such as text, URL, and phone numbers. In addition, the system will also implement features such as risk scoring and scalable AI outputs. Finally, I will also conduct testing and evaluation to measure the system's accuracy, usability, and effectiveness in improving user awareness. Next, I'll proceed with project requirements. For the project requirements, both software and hardware components are needed. For software, I will use Python for backend development, Fast API or Flask for API development, React.js or standard web technologies for the front end, and a chatbot framework such as Dialogflow for software. As for hardware, I'll use a personal computer and possibly a cloud or local server. In terms of technology, the project will involve language processing machine learning models like TF-IDF and BERT, and also explainable AI techniques. So I'd like to proceed with the network elements required for a system. For this project, the system will require a stable internet connection for communication between users and the chatbot. In addition, from a security perspective, several measures will be implemented, including improved validation and sanitization, secure communication using HTTPS, and lastly, protection of user data by avoiding storage or sensitive information. This project falls under several key areas, including cybersecurity, specifically scam detection, artificial intelligence, especially NLP, machine learning with explainable AI web application development. Lastly, I'd like to talk about the expected outcomes of this project. At the end of this project, I expect to achieve a fully functional AI chatbot system capable of detecting scams in real time. In addition, I would like the system to analyze multiple input types, improving detection coverage and accuracy. In addition, the system will also provide clear classifications along with explanations, helping users understand the results. Most importantly, it will also improve user awareness and knowledge, enabling users to better protect themselves from scams. Overall, the project aims to contribute to a safer digital communication environment. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for your attention.